We have never come this close to have the title for Meghan Harry be removed. Never this close. I'll tell you exactly why in a second. But let me actually share with you what happened this time. So as we know that Meghan Markle has sparked outrage after publishing a message addressing herself as, quote, Your High Royal Highness, end quote, despite the term being banned since Harry and Meghan stepped down as working royals in 2020. 2D4 quote unquote podcast host Kinsey Schofield discussed the move on Sky News Australia. She said, It is disrespectful to Queen Elizabeth II's memory. Meghan Markle is poking the bear here. Now, she added, I have it on good authority that Prince William wants to strip them of their titles, and the Sussexes would like reassurance that he won't do that, knowing how much it would hurt their commercial opportunities, end quote. Meghan and Harry never formally surrendered his or her Royal Highness title (HRH), but agreed to stop using them after they quit the royal family and left the United Kingdom, UK. We know that. So the Duchess of Sussex published a letter from Ukraine's Vice President this weekend on Instagram that began, quote, Your Royal Highness, I would like to express my sincere thanks for everything your family is doing for Ukraine following Prince Harry's brief visit to the country last week. Now, would this end up having their titles removed? Well, this is what the talk is about now. Let's take a listen at what Kinsey Schofield is saying here.
Despite her and Harry having agreed to stop using their royal titles after they quit the royal family and left the United Kingdom. What's going on here? You can't have these titles if you're not going to put in the work, if you're not going to be a working royal.
It's so disrespectful to Queen Elizabeth II's memory. Meghan Markle is poking the bear here. I have it on good authority that Prince William wants to strip them of their titles, and the Sussexes would like reassurance that he won't do that, knowing how much it would hurt their commercial opportunities. Harry and Meghan are the new Fergie and Andrew. They cheapen the crown. The only thing HRH stands for in association with Meghan Markle is her ruthless homewreckerness, I guess, but I do not think that Meghan Markle should be utilizing the title. I think that this is just her way of trying to remind the world that she, for 18 months, was a royal.
She is using this title to gain commercially. She is making money. She is getting some sale to her customer, quote unquote, for her products because of these titles. And these titles now are being used even more than ever before to gain attention from the rest of the world. And this is what Meghan Markle is doing here. Now, GB News, they have posted something very, very interesting. A friend of King Charles III told the Daily Beast. Okay, so this is coming directly from the King's close circle, that the monarch would be dismayed at Meghan's post. Quote, It's outrageous. Every time you think they cannot make it worse, they make it worse. Now, again, this is coming from the King's close circle, who are now fed up and can see right through her deception. Now, what they also have reported is this: the deal with the HRH, coming again from that close circle or friend of the king, the deal with the HRH was a way to stop them cashing in while letting them walk away with the pride and dignity and trust. And now the duplicitous duos, they're using this HRH title on a website which seems to exist to sell jam, end quote. Again, the source added, quote, I'm sure the king's first reaction will be dismay, but he simply does not allow himself to get angry about things like this anymore, end quote. Well, I think really that the king should be angry. He should be taking this thing seriously, because come on, they are using this title for their own gain, for their own benefit, for their commercial gains, commercial purposes. Why would the king be okay with all of this? And because of this, because the king is really not taking much of a step against Meghan and Harry when it comes to using this title, they are getting away, and they're doing it even more, and they're making it even worse. In fact, the king's close friend mentioned that because of the inaction from the king, Meghan Markle is now becoming ever more desperate to use those titles and try to sell those titles for, again, business purposes. A friend of Prince William's described, now is coming from who? Prince William's friend, described the post as, quote unquote, quite a clever way of testing the water due to its built-in deniability. So, quite a clever way of testing the water. What water? Well, the title water. Meghan is trying to test the water, how the royal family will react, how they will react when they see that she is using those titles, and she was banned from using those titles. So again, coming from Prince William's close friend, quote, she can say, well, I just wanted to publish this nice letter to raise awareness for Ukraine, and oops, they got my name wrong. But actually, now I think of it, I never gave the title up anyway, and maybe I will start using it again, end quote. The source explained. This is the plan. This is what Meghan Markle is planning. Quote, it's a step in the wrong direction. This is what he said, Prince William's close friend. This is a step towards the wrong direction, basically away from the agreement. You would have to be an idiot to believe that she did not know exactly what she was doing, end quote. Despite the outrage, Meghan did not use Meghan did not use the title herself, but simply shared a letter where someone else did. Now this is where you have to really pay attention. Meghan can always come back and say, hey, it wasn't me who used the title, it was the Ukrainian government, the vice president. So I shouldn't be punished for it. But guess what? She should be, because all she is trying to establish here is that she is the Royal Highness. She is a big part of the monarchy, which she was, quite frankly. But obviously she is no more because of her quitting the duties of the monarchy. But Meghan has her way of deceiving us one more time. Harry will always remain, quote, your Royal Highness, end quote, and all princes and princesses. We all know that because he's from the bloodline. Another commented, now this is coming from an online commentator, they said everyone should call Meghan your Royal Highness. Can you believe this? This is what Sussex Squad is doing. The incident has reignited debate about the couple's royal status nearly 5 years after their departure from the official duties. With no formal mechanism in place to prevent Meghan from using the HRH designation, royal watchers suggest this could mark the beginning of a new chapter in the ongoing Sussex saga. The controversy adds to tensions following Prince Harry's recent court appearance in London regarding his security agreement. So again, more drama, and more drama is what we hear from Meghan Markle these days. No substance, nothing constructive, nothing. Thank you so much for joining. I will see you in the next video. Subscribe and join our membership. Have a wonderful day.